What's up, my people? We are live. Happy Monday, folks. So let's get right up into this. I told y'all my girl Ava got a heart, y'all. She ain't trying to blackmail Alexis no more.
Won't be seeing a dime of that money?
Nope. You will transfer it to an account only I have access to. And once that's done, it's all done. No more blackmail, no more embezzlement, no more Rick.
I am not exaggerating when I tell you that one more payment is too big of a risk. So why don't we just close up shop now?
Come on. Nobody's gonna notice.
Somebody already has noticed. Laura is asking questions.
Well, if Laura happens to notice that the account is off by one tiny little decimal point, then you just tell her that you made one final investment.
Even if I agree to this plan, what guarantee do I have that you aren't going to come back for more and more and more?
That's a good question. And this is a very good answer. As soon as the last payment lands in my account, this key is yours. It opens the storage space where I stashed Rick's car. You get rid of the car, I get rid of the security footage from my garage, and voila. There is no more proof that Christina tried to kill me, which means I can't blackmail you anymore, and neither can Rick.
Even without the evidence, Rick can still cause problems for both of us. In case you haven't noticed, he's pretty vindictive.
Well, his hands are very dirty from the blackmail. He can't go to the cops. Now, I'm not saying he's gonna like it, but there's really nothing he can do.
Yeah, well, I think you're underestimating his imagination.
I think you're underestimating mine and your own. Alexis, if we do this, we can finally put an end to all of it.
Okay. You got yourself a deal.
Now you see, y'all, Ava, I told y'all, Ava Jerome, she's a good woman. I'm telling y'all, she has a heart underneath. Alexis, do not trust Ava. No, Ava is a good woman. All right, she's just misunderstood. Hi, Pamela. Ava has liabilities, not liabilities. Look, Ava, she got some money. So all she needs is her little $1.5 million. And then, hi, Felton. How are you? Look, Ava Jerome, she's not as bad as we think she is, okay? She has her reasons why she does what she does. But you see, she knows that Rick, he's taking this too far. See, he just hates Alexis's guts. Now, Ava, she just regular hates Alexis, okay? But she's willing to see business. She sees this as a business opportunity. This is just business to Ava, okay? At the end of the day, as long as Alexis keep that crazy ass Christina away from my Ava, then there won't be no problems. Ava, a good one. Ava spends $1.5 million at the bar. Not at the bar. Not at Ava. Don't give away the money Valentine stole. Exactly. Valentine stole from Ava. So therefore, Alexis knows all this. Alexis knows that Valentine is the real villain here. Okay? Valentine is the problem. My Ava didn't do nothing wrong from the beginning of this storyline. This was all on Valentine. He is a thief. He is a liar. That's why he's in Steinmauer or whatever the hell he at. Okay, that's where he could stay. He's a horrible excuse for a man. That Valentine Cassadine is one sorry excuse for a man. And I hope he rots in prison for the rest of his miserable life. Because my heifer is back. Victor fired Audra. Yeah, I'm so sick of that old dusty man. Fabuloso. You know I got my Fabuloso. You already know. 1 second. Well, I stay with my Fabuloso. Get your Fabuloso. Get your life. Well, Ava's a horrible excuse for a woman. Lies and fallacies. Forget Ava. Who's working? Who's Britt working with? I don't know. We about to find out. I think the writers is trying to break up Brooklyn and Chase. Ava is a saint. She's not a saint, but she's just misunderstood. People just don't understand Ava the way that she is. They just don't understand Ava. She's very misunderstood. But hold up. But I'm glad y'all brought up Brooklyn and Chase because Chase, he better watch all that attitude. If Brooklyn said she don't want to adopt a baby right now, she don't have to adopt a baby right now. This is Brooklyn's world. Chase is just living in it, sir. I'm just saying, Chase, sir, you better act like you know where your bread is buttered, boo-boo. All right, sweetie pie. All right, honey pops. All right, all right, all right, fruity pebbles. All right, little Mr. Cheerio. Like, what did he think he is? He somehow think he got these big grapefruits now. I didn't like that little aggression in his voice. He better go check himself. He better go check that little attitude. That's all I know. If Brooklyn, she shouldn't even have to say that more than once, okay? I didn't like that tone that Chase was using. I didn't like it. So therefore, you already know what time this is. It's Brooklyn Quartermain's time. So in Geo, you better drop your attitude with Brooklyn too. I'm not going to listen to that. You said you miss her. You better act like you value that woman. That woman gave birth to you, and she's gorgeous. Not fruity. No damn milk. Exactly. He better get that bass out his voice and act like he got some sense. But Chase really wants to be. Well, Chase was about to get beat down though. I'm just saying. I will whoop Chase the thing. I'm just saying. I will whoop Chase. I'll be like, Chase, don't make me have to put you over my knee, sir. You don't be coming at Miss Brooklyn Quartermain like that. That is the Brooklyn Quartermain. You know how good that woman looks? And you gonna try to have some attitude? I don't think so. This ain't Willow that you dealing with. You could throw those type of chances with Willow, but you ain't throwing them type of chances with my boo Brooklyn. So that linebacker ruined her body for Gio. Shut up. I'm stating a fact. Look, listen. Chase is shooting powder, not powder milk. Chase new name powder. Exactly, Mr. Powder Milk. There was a time I wanted Chase and Willow back together, but no more. Just like her and Michael, that ship has sailed and sunk to the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Called the longest funeral in history. Yo, for real. Like, Cole was dead about 30 years ago. I'm just saying. Like, why are we still talking about Cole? Oh, not my Cole. Not my Cole. Oh, Cole. Not my Cole. Let me get my ugly cry out. Cole. Cole. Cole Howard is dead. Why? Not my Cole. All right. There you go. There you go. I got my ugly cry out. I got my ugly cry. My Cole. There. Damn, Young and the Restless. How much more time they gotta beat that into us? We got it. We understand. We on the same page. They off in Mountain, but still stuck in General City. I still would love to see Chase and Sasha. Well, welcome back, Gemini. After you don't want missing last night. I'm just playing. If anybody's fault, that was my own damn fault since I couldn't even start on damn time. I started my members live at 11 o'clock last night. Look, what the hell wrong with me? Well, SummerSlam was on this weekend, so had to watch my SummerSlam. Lord have mercy. Oh Lordy. Nikki got a whole roll of tissue, toilet paper in her house. Mm-hmm. The nanny got mad. She with Victor. She's done. Ooh, she's done. Like Claire Bear, what she gonna do about it? You wanted to watch SummerSlam. You should have sent me a DM. I'm dead. Lord. I was watching SummerSlam on Peacock. Beyond the Gates got renewed for season 2. Yeah. I was watching Beyond the Gates today, though. I saw my girl, Nicole. Nicole looked like she's ready to give Leslie the business. The better question is, why do you understand that I had to go all freaking weekend without you, bored, if it weren't for videos on YouTube? Look, listen. Friday's episode of General Hospital sucked, though. So what was I supposed to do? I mean, I could have watched Beyond the Gates. Now that I could have done, but by that point, I was trying to focus on my new project called Rights and Responsibility Initiatives. And it's like I was kind of far gone into that. Because you know how passionate I am about protecting children. So it's like one thing, and then General Hospital just really sucked on Friday. I mean, it truly sucked on Friday. Today was a good episode, but Friday's episode was ass. There was only one good thing about Jason and Brett on Friday's episode, but everything else. Oh, hi, Allison. Now today's episode. Okay, in that case, you're excused. Thank you. Exactly. I have to protect the children, especially my 3. On my 3 that will be here one day. I got to make the world a safer place. So, just one day at a time. But Friday's episode of General Hospital, y'all could have done better like today. Like you see, Ava Jerome, don't they understand that Ava Jerome equals ratings? Okay? Ava Jerome is a draw. She's a draw. Okay? She will always draw my attention. She's like a Fabuloso to a Kyreese. She's like a toy mouse to a cat. Ava Jerome, she's good people, and she's a great character. Without her, the show just, I'm just saying, it's much better with Ava in it. I couldn't believe I agreed with Lisa when she told Anna she abandoned Robin for the WSB. She sure did. And yeah, that crusty English muffin, Anna Devane, that got herself kidnapped. I'm like, Anna Devane, she kind of worked my nerves. So I'm like, them kidnappers, if they can keep her for a little while, did nothing for me either. But that, just watching Jocelyn continue to play young adult spy is not doing it for me. She needs to quit the WSB. She sure did. But today's episode was slamming. We had Ava, we had Brooklyn Quartermain. You can't go wrong with that combination. Do you think Ava will keep her promise to Alexis? I do. I truly do. I believe Ava's over it. Because I got hints at that's where the storyline was going even before that. Tommy Smith says Kyreese Jill is on tomorrow. Jill could go too at this point. I'm kind of annoyed with Jill. Jill always, why? I thought Jill was dying already. Could she go? Christina always doing her sister Molly always. She never does right by Molly. Molly always got to pick up the pieces. bring Smitty to GH. Put Smitty with Lucas. Ew. Oh, that's the problem. I mean, Smitty, yay, but Lucas, Oh, that's the problem. Ava was on today's episode, and Willow will be on tomorrow's. Frick, I'm dead. Look, Ava was the best part of today's episode. Well, Ava and Brooklyn Quartermain. Like, talk about, so you just gotta. But I still don't like how Chase's attitude. His attitude was like, so what, you gonna wait until Gio comes around for us to adopt a kid? You damn right. It ain't just about Gio, it's about Brooklyn, okay? At the end of the day, she gotta adopt somebody else's baby because you couldn't do your husbandly duties, okay? Hey, how about you go take you some testosterone and worry about that? And then you can go produce some more sperm. How about you go take you some testosterone and worry about that? Chase. You could do all that and then go raise your sperm count the right way. How about that? I don't care what Peter gave you. You can get something else. Mr. Powdered Milk. She wouldn't have to be worrying about that if you would just lay her down in the bedroom and take charge the way you're supposed to. You're supposed to rock that woman's world. Just on Goldfinger, very boring. Leslie's doing too much. Yeah, Leslie, she got to get checked. But you know what? I would have been fine if Leslie or Eva puts their hands on Kat. It's time for someone to lay some hands on Kat. Because Kat have a whole bunch of mouth. Talk about, if you don't leave, you got 1-2 seconds before I make you leave. I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, where my Vaseline at, girl? I'm just saying. It's time to start punching some heads in. I'm ready to punch until I can't punch no more. Punch and stomp a mofo in. Hey, I'd rather Smitty be with me. Me too. Victor pissed me off today. He sure did talk about, why didn't you do what I told you to do? When I tell you to do something, you do it. I've been like, first of all, you're not going to be talking to me like I'm 5 years old. And even if I was 5 years old, kiss my ass, bitch. That's what I would have told Victor Newman today. I'm just saying. On Ava, that's the one person's opinion. But on Brooklyn, I agree with you. You were telling Chase, bro, you better get all that bass out your voice. I sure was. I don't see little Kat beating someone. Exactly. So Kat need to go sit down somewhere, acting like she coming around making threats. Like she scared somebody. I'm like, Kat, girl. She gonna get herself hurt if she keep it up with that. I'm just saying. But Adam climbed that mountain, and then he talk about, Nick want to give him a fist pump. Then he want to give him a warning. Talk about, I'm gonna give you some advice, whether you need it or not. You can't play both sides with our father. I'm like, I sure can't. I could play one side. He need to go take that stick out his ass. I'm just saying, Victor's a real asshole, though. How have they put up with him for 40-something years? Jesus. One man going around making everybody's life hell for 40 years. I'd have been told that old man to go to hell. I'm just saying. I would have been told him about himself a long time ago. And if he don't like it, honestly, me either. Oh, of course not. Kat can't beat nobody down. So I don't know whose face she was getting all up in, acting like she big and bad. But I'm like, Little Miss Kit Kat, don't get sat down. Hi, Krista Ramirez. How are you tonight? Hope you had a great night so far. But yeah, so Brennan took that old crusty English muffin. So Who's gonna save that old crusty English muffin? Hold up, that's a good question. I got a new poll question coming on. 1 second. Just give me that 1 minute. All right. So the question was, who's gonna save the old crusty English muffin known as Anna Devane? The options are Dr. Obrick, Jason Morgan, Britt Westbourne, or Dante. One of them got to save her. So who's it gonna be? Y&R is worse than B&B right now. That's impossible. I refuse to watch B&B. I haven't watched Y&R in 2 weeks other than Chance and Damien being unalive. Anything interesting happen? Yeah, Victor still being that same old Victor. I'm so messed up how that's my name for her. But honestly, because Anna Devane, her character has been ruined to me beyond repair. Of course, Jason's gonna save Anna. Always got to be Captain Save-A-Ho. Damn, Jason. Why won't you save your own child for once? Nicole was going to leave Ted. She already damn left him. So, how much more leaving could she threaten to do? Jason shouldn't do shit for Anna, considering her nerve to tell him not to go and look for Britt. I need these two to be reunited ASAP when they get down in the sheets. And maybe they have a J Britt baby. Don't know. Adam should tell them I'm not doing that. Exactly. Let Victor do that himself. Don't save that scarecrow. Exactly, wink wink. They don't need to save that old scarecrow. But I did like Obrick and Thing's conversation now about how Obrick should have been a better mother because she came to town and she treated Britt like absolute crap. I'm just saying. And that's how she treated Britt growing up. Treated Britt like absolute garbage. That's what a lot of women do over a man. She treated her daughter like that um over Faison because she was so obsessed with Faison. So she treated her own daughter like crap. Then when she got over Faison, then she got herself together. Once she got over Faison. I don't know what Chelsea to get mad at, mister. Mm-hmm. I'm still not fully I'm still not fully ready to forgive Adam and Chelsea for what they did to Sally. Fun fact: Eric Braeden and Peter Bergman had a physical altercation on set. I did hear about that. I did hear that. Anna is okay. I saw her in a promo with Jack Brennan. Yeah, I heard that too. When she said, "Oh, There's going to be hell to pay when Carly finds out she treated her daughter like crap but saved her son. Exactly. That's what they do. A lot of women mistreat their damn children over a man. That's what they do. And then they wonder why them children don't fuck with them no more when they get older. They be like, oh, I know I wasn't perfect. I wasn't the perfect parent, but I did the best that I could. Well, your best was bullshit. So fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Jason has everything Anna asked him to do. The one Jason asked a favor, she says no. Let her figure it out on her own. Fake ass Inspector Gadget. Go wink wink. Drag Anna Devane. We about to drag her like nobody's business. Anna need to stay out of her WSB business. She sure do. She need to stay all the way out of it. It was a big story back in the day they made up, though. Yeah, I do remember that. Hearing about that. I'm just saying. It's giving you treating baby number 3 different, heifer. What you talking about? What you talking about? Baby number 3 is my baby. So what you talking about? Well, I'm just saying that is the tiebreaker child. So it don't matter. So therefore, if I had it my way, baby number 3 is the tiebreaker. So it don't matter. Oh. Carly is going to wring Jack Brennan's neck when she finds out about Jocelyn. Look, Carly always gonna be mad about something. You know Jason's a king of Saber, huh? Good for the Klondike bar. Oh. If I was so petty, I would ban that name. I'm trying to be less petty. I'm new and improved Kyreese, okay? I'm a new and improved Kyreese, okay? So therefore, Wink, I feel some future messages from baby number 3 in this chat. You have 2 golden children and that other woman's child. There we go. That's right. Just because Jaylene and Anthony hold up. Just because Jaylene and Anthony are the golden children, don't mean I don't love baby number 3. Okay? If anything, baby number 3 is going to benefit, okay? Because therefore, I'm probably going to spoil baby number 3 the most out of all of them. I mean, Jaylene and Anthony are my golden children, but I also hold them to a high standard. While baby number 3, you know, I hold you to a high standard, but just not the highest standard. Because you're just either my baby girl or my little man. That's it. You know, maybe when you become a teenager, then I have no choice but to double down. But you know, I'm just saying. Anna should have just sat down, ate her food, and minded her business. Now she's kidnapped. Exactly. Want to be worrying about Jocelyn. Lies, all lies. We're all petty Pangras. Your 2 golden children gonna be like, we're the real kids. Look, they better not say that to baby number 3. They better not say that. Now that they don't want to lose all their privileges. Don't mess with my baby number 3. You leave him or her alone. All right? You're supposed to be the examples. Y'all not supposed to be sitting over there doing this sibling rivalry. We ain't got time for that type of bullshit. We got real world problems. We ain't got time for that sibling rivalry. I ain't got the time for that. Okay? You can go save that to the spoiled white kid Newman family because we ain't got time for this bullshit over here. We're not going to do these toxic games. I'm not pinning them kids against each other. We're not playing these games. You all have your own talents and y'all going to act like y'all got some damn common sense. That is what they're going to do. I don't play that. Quit school because of recess. I don't play. I watched GHA and Days of Our Lives. I'm baby number 3. Love and Justice for baby number 3. I know that's right. I know that's right. Well, I'm baby number 4, but still. But actually, I'm baby number 3 too. I am baby number 3. My father has 3 children. I'm his 3rd child, and then my mother, I'm baby number 4. I like how that Anna gets kidnapped. Oh, you stopped watching Y&R? You finally had enough of Victor Newman? I don't blame you. Victor get on my nerves. Victor get on my nerves and he stay on my nerves too. He always got to get on my nerves. Why? But look, they started this mess. You created this mess. They follow your lead. Yeah, they're gonna follow my lead. Babies number 4 and 5. Look, listen. Number 4 and 5. Who the hell was I having sex with when 4 and 5 was conceived? That's what the fuck I want to know. Cause I'm just saying, if I didn't try to, like, you know what? That is all I want to know. Who the hell did I conceive number 4 and 5 with? That's what I need to know. So unless if like y'all born in there, like say if baby number 3 and then is like a triplet, then you know that is what that is. But I'm just saying. Or a twin or something, then that would be the time for y'all to be born. I'm just saying. If I raised 3 kids, now I gotta raise 2 more out of nowhere? Damn. At least, at the very least, y'all could be twins then. Make that easier. If baby number 4 and 5 want to come, then I hope y'all would just be twins so I could just get this over with. I'm just saying, twins do run in my family somewhere. So therefore, if 4 and 5 want to be here, just be twins. That's all I ask. If they break up, Nate and Audra put him back with Victoria, I might stop watching Y&R. Me too. Because I don't want to see Nate and Victoria together. I saw a promo with Devon doing a crossover to Beyond. Oh, yeah, because Bill Hamilton, he might be related to Bill. Ooh, that'll be some good stuff. Because Devon get on my nerves on Young and the Restless anyways. He don't really have no real good storyline. So I think he would do well on Beyond the Gates. Audra is out for herself. Devon is Bill's brother. Ooh, that'd be messy. Messy. That would be messy, but I'm here for that. I'm here for the mess. Oh, and by the way, child number 4 and 5, don't worry. If y'all is true, I will delete this stream long before you're born. I'm just saying. I'm not about to give up my secret, so I'm just saying. Don't you worry. This stream would be long deleted by then. So you ain't even got to worry about nothing. It's their word against mine, child number 4 and 5. Their word against mine. Why do Y&R is so much hate? Because it's a pain in the ass. What if Devon's crackhead mama was Bill's sister? Not the crackhead mama! Not that crackhead. Why the mama gotta be? Oh, yeah, his mama is a crackhead, though. I remember that. And I remember the last time I saw her, her wig was crooked. 4 and 5 ain't getting nothing but crumbs. That's not true. I will love them too. I'm a father that will love all my children unconditionally. But if by breadcrumbs, you mean like probably more spoiling more often than not? Maybe. I'd be like, I don't want to clean up. I'd be like, okay, then let the maid do it. Shit, I don't want to clean up either. I'm dead. Okay. Oh, you want to? I don't want to go to school today. Good. I don't. Good. Because I didn't feel like taking you. Go back to bed. Shit, that's insane. I don't want to brush my teeth. Well, shit. Well, then gargle some mouthwash and keep it moving. Those are my lazy ass answers for child number 4 and 5. Or at least chew some gum. Don't nobody want to smell that stinking ass breath. Shit. Those are my answers. My tablet is dead. Well, then go plug it in then. What you bothering me for? I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm just trolling. Wait, that's kind of what I heard. No, it's not. No, it's not. I treat all my children to their best potential. I'm just saying. If I see the potential in 4 and 5, you better make those kids brush their teeth. Hell yeah, I'm not trying to have them turn out like Klondike Bar with them gold teeth. Let me stop. That's mean. I don't want them to have the gold, brown, missing teeth. Guys, do you know how many kids want to hear that the same time next Monday? I don't want to go to school. Well, good. I don't feel like driving. That is true. Shit. Just like I don't feel like packing your lunch this morning either. And I don't feel like you eating that nasty ass school lunch either. Shit. They ain't over. Actually, no, F that. I'll make you a damn lunch because they ain't going to be talking about me. They ain't going to be talking about me. Talk about, oh, Kyreese, he's just such a lazy ass father. Like, first of all, motherfuckers, I'm a better father than half of y'all. Y'all are deadbeats because at least I was smart enough to get my DNA test certified. So therefore, unlike all y'all up in here, your little Mr. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe, because you ain't had the balls to ask for a DNA test. I got that shit when she was still pregnant. OMG, it popped up on my effort. I'm dead. Talk about blind them so bad. I'm dead. Shit. First of all, Kyreese 2025. I'm signing out stuff. I'm a piece of work. But let me get back to these soap operas. Yeah, but I like that Anna and Obrick came a long way. But I'm not gonna lie, if I was Anna, I would still be feeling some type of way that you kidnapped my daughter and you think I'm supposed to be shedding tears with you because you lost yours. Like, no. I would be on that petty energy. Like, I remember that scenes when Obrick was mocking Robin. I remember them scenes. I remember them very well. So when she had her locked up in there and was treating her like crap too, I'm also a piece of work, Kyreese. I truly am. I'm that in the worst possible way. Look. I'm a piece of work too. Nikki should leave Victor. I was hoping Olbrich would mention. I know, me too. I was waiting for Nathan to pop up, and she ain't even mentioned her other grandchild either. She talked about her only connection to Brit. But what about her grandchild? What about that? What about James? I'm just saying, because Olbrich was really close to James before she left town. I want Nathan to come back at some point. Nah, they killed him off for real. Let him be dead for real. I think that would be for the best to keep him dead. You got to keep somebody dead. They gave him a real send off. Have a great night, Allison. I'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, they got to keep. I think they should keep Nathan dead because that was actually an impactful storyline. Olbrich was just showing James how to throw axes at the range with Spinelli. Really? When? I must have missed it. When was that? Ted might go back to Leslie. Ted would be crazy as hell. He would be very crazy if he was to do that. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I try. I try. I promise I try. All right. So out of 15 people think that Jason Moore, 46% said thing, 33% said Dr. O, 13% said Dante, and 6% said Britt Westbourne. Well, Britt had a real spell, and now she's back. I guess General Hospital logic is to say anything is possible. And so you must have been over that lady's husband's house and missed it. I'm dead. Look, listen. I wouldn't have had to been with that lady's husband had she been taking care of her wifely duties. Just like I wouldn't have had to been with that man's wife if he was taking care of his husbandly duties. So I'm not a home wrecker. I'm an undercover marriage counselor. I'm an unofficial marriage counselor. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So therefore, they wouldn't have to worry about nothing. See, this is why side chicks are good for business because they keep out of line spouses in check. Okay, because a lot of spouses be getting out of line. So they need a quick reminder that not everybody needs to be all worried about being married every 5 seconds. So therefore, you don't you don't want to be performing your duties, your husbandly duties. I can gladly be that something on the side of that entree. I'm an undercover marriage counselor. You damn right. You better take care of your fatherly duties to three through. Hold up. Who the hell said nothing about 9 kids? If anything past 5, I will chop my dick off myself. Shit. I'm just saying. I'm not playing that. I will turn into a damn nun. Like I want 3 kids, but I'll settle for 5. Anything more, I'm done. Side chicks are not gonna good until they want to be the main chick, Tommy Smith wants to get married. Look, marriage is it's a lot of work though. I'm just saying. Then they got to go through all that, have this big wedding, only for them to just have to go through some long divorce. You said twins run through your family, Kyreese, Nick, Cannon, Clarke. Look, listen. There better only be one set of twins. Because I find out there's another set of twins. There'll be 4 sets of vasectomies up in here. No, fuck that. I'm not getting vasectomies. I'm a man. So screw that. She bet I got 5 girls rejected and said I have a boyfriend. Well, you tell them that. Since when has that stopped anybody? I'm just saying. They ain't loyal. So therefore, if that was the case, see, my usual line is that's never stopped me before. I'm just saying. My friend have 10 people in his family. Shit. I can't do it. See, that's why I don't want to get married, though. Because you see, why her kids got to be like my kids, and because my kids ain't going to be like hers. You are good looking, Tommy. Shit. They've never stopped me before, so why I got to start now? That's what I'm saying. But marriage ain't all what it's cracked up to be. Because they change up on you once they get the piss poor logic. What's so piss poor about it? Why I gotta pretend like I like her children when I don't? And why she got to pretend like she like mine? Cause A, she better act like she got some sense. Cause she ain't about to be disrespecting my children. I'm not disrespecting yours, so you ain't gonna disrespect mine. I always joke and say your dad's pull-out game is weak. His game ain't weak. That shit is broken. Look, listen, cause only way I see a need to get married if I need to secure my wallet. That's it. Okay? Then I would be getting married for business purposes. That is what I would get married for. I don't need to get married for love. I need to get married for security. Then that's one thing. But I'm not going to be saying all them vows then. I don't see my 40-year-old self coming back to me with any good news on that 22 years from now. Oh, yes, you will, Morgan. Don't worry. You're gonna have your kids. You'll have your little happy family. Don't let my thoughtness influence you. You are anything kind of hoe. Exactly. I would rather just I do me, she do her. We can work on co-parenting together. That's it. But if you want to act like you're going to treat my kids any type of way because you have some dusty ass man, then my kids are coming with me and you could see them every other weekend. And then if you screw up on that every other weekend, then you're only going to see them once a month. And if you screw up on that once a month, I'm that type of petty person that will act like that 1 month that I'll give you like an extra day on purpose here and there, and then start tallying them up and be like, I already fulfilled my obligation for the next 5 years. You had them for a total of 2 additional months, so I fulfilled my obligation of the court duties, and so therefore, get out of my face. You can see them when they're 18 years old. So like you say, I don't mess with me when it comes to my children. Just don't mess with me. If you're decent, I'm decent. I'll meet you halfway there. I can negotiate and compromise, but that can only go for so far. But if you're messing with my kids' emotional well-beings, I'm not playing with that. Don't mess with my children emotionally or physically. You're supposed to be a parent. You're supposed to be teaching my children how to be human beings, not how to be toxic. Okay? That's the problem. A lot of parents set their children up to fail. I'm not one of them. I'm setting them up for the real world. I'm tired of parents want to break their children's spirit and treat them like shit. That don't fly over here with me. You're gonna treat my kids with respect. Do you think Faison or Peter is the boss? Please, God, not Peter. Please, not Peter. If I don't ever see Peter August again, it's too soon. Here's your red flag. I'm not a red flag. I'm not a red flag. I'm a positive flag. In other words, you don't want a willow. Sound advice to future you. Exactly. I don't do willows. Like, you could be nice all you want. Lies. There ain't no lies over here. Ain't no lies over here. I'm telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. In the name of Jesus, hallelujah. Praise the Father. It says, don't raise your children in bitterness and resentment. Raise them with discipline and guidance, with love and instructions from the Lord. I remember that verse. I don't do willows. Most legendary quote to date this live. I'm dead. Look, I've been on one. I'm going to tell you what the red pill men tell women. Choose better. I will. I'm going to choose better. I'm gonna be an excellent role model. Oh, hold up. But wait, I had another question for a poll. Let's see. Ooh, I got a poll question. Who would cheat first, Chase or Brooklyn? Because I know that my Brooklyn Quartermain, she's a delicate flower. She doesn't give herself that easily. Okay, like before Chase, Brooklyn hadn't really slept with anybody outside of that Destin dude. And even that was some years ago. Brooklyn, she's very particular about who's in her bed. She's not like Ava Jerome. See, Ava Jerome, any man in her vicinity can get an easy. I refuse to answer this question. Why is neither not an option? I want neither. Well, because you know we got to be curious. I got to be curious up in here. Inquiring minds would like to know of which one y'all leaning towards. Inquiring minds would just like to know. Oh, wink, wink. You missed yesterday. In that members live, I was on one about the actress playing Emma Barber, Naya Sue. I was going on a good rant. I was shit. Darby 13 probably got post traumatic stress disorder after last night. I kept going on and on and on. I said that Naya Sue, who played Emma Barber, was a better actress than Gabriella Union. He was a better actress than Viola Davis. I just kept going. I just kept going and going and going with it. Um, it's fictional. It's about General Hospital. It's about the General Hospital characters. If they decide to go well, who cheated on who route storyline, then who would cheat first? I'm gonna watch tomorrow while working. Why assume cheating is going to happen? Because I didn't like that bass in Chase's tone today. That's why I didn't like the way that Chase was coming at Brooklyn. I just thought he had a little bit too much aggression in his tone. I wasn't feeling that aggression that he was trying to put down. I'm like, it's too late, sir. He's already shooting powdered milk. So if he's shooting powdered milk, he don't get to be coming like he's this full on stallion. Look, Emma Barber, she is an underrated actress, and she should be given an A. She's an A-list actress. So I feel like she's been very underrepresented. Naya Sue has been very underrepresented in Hollywood. Hollywood should be ashamed of themselves. Every Netflix person, every big screen theaters, her face should be everywhere. She was on Dance Bombs. She was the star there too. Just like she was a star on Bald and the Beautiful. So I'm not understanding why she's not in the A-list movie. She's way more important than Will Smith ever was. So therefore, I'm not understanding why she's not getting these big opportunities. Naya Sue, also known as the chick that used to play Emma Barber. I don't understand this. She got to be worried about promoting this book. This book should be promoting her. They should be having her whole life should be in theaters playing everywhere. That girl is a bona fide megastar. See, that's what I was on last night. I'm dead. See, once I get started, sometimes this is what comes out. If you and Gemini don't start saying Chase is shooting nothing but powdered milk and not the real 2%, they're already laying the groundwork. BOQ and Dante bond over Gio. Chase is pulling away because BOQ asked him to hold off on adopting. I bet money Willow will be in Chase's face with her bob. Not her bob. Not her bob. What's wrong with a bob? Nothing. Clearly something. I quote Nene Leaks. I needed Willow to stay the hell away from Chase. Period. Point blank. Period. Instead of dot, we say point blank. Period. I'm dead, but Willow, she goes straight to hell. She don't get to see them kids no more. She don't get to do nothing with them. She got to go kick rocks. No shoes, no socks, no flip-flops. That's what she's got to do. Because she's a horrible woman. But I think that Brit needs some freedom. Okay, they can't be holding my girl Brit hostage up in there. Okay, they can't be holding Brit hostage for that much longer. She gonna need them to do something. Also, hit that like button. That helps keep the momentum growing. I don't know how many likes we got yet. I don't even know how many overall views we've had yet. Well, we had around 161 views that's clicked in tonight so far, and then 21 likes. So awesome. So we're doing good. And now we got 34 people. Ho was on one. Like, if you're gonna talk shit, at least do it right. Dot period, bitch. Who says exactly? It's point blank period. That's the actual saying. That's the actual saying. And so many Willow stands recently are waking up with their much needed slumber, saying Michael's not being fair with her about the kids. It's not about her, it's about them. Exactly. Don't nobody care about Willow or her Bob. The nanny is going off on Audra. Well, what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? And what's she gonna do? That's what I want to know. Is Claire Booby Boo, what you gonna do, boo boo? What you trying to do? You trying to fight? Now Audra's too pretty to be fighting. She should have just said. She could have just said period. Exactly. She could have just said period, or, or point blank period. But she could have whatever that is over there. I'm in my own world over here, and I'm happy over here. I'm happy over here thanks to Fabuloso. Keep your Fabuloso. It will never fail you. Willow's hair is not a bob, merely just a poorly done hack job. But maybe they wanted it this way because they know Willow's going to turn full on to the Nell. Well, Nell didn't have a bob. Nell didn't have her hair looking like that. Natalia Ramirez is at it again. Who's Natalia Ramirez? Oh, okay, yeah, she's Natalia. Yeah. Oh, all right, Miss. How I forget my own damn saying? I forgot my own damn saying. I'm the one that gave her that name, and I legit forgot about it. I'm dead. What type of? I clearly didn't take my medication today. I clearly didn't take the right dosage. Kristen posted about her thing. Oh, not my Kristen Storms. All I know is Maxie Jones said that's true. Nell never had a hairstyle at any time like the one Willow has now. Never once. Nell's hair was always on point. We can say what we want about crazy ass Nell. Oh yeah, Natalia. Hey, Natalia Ramirez. How did you feel seeing Marco and Lucas make love again? Huh, Natalia Ramirez. Jack. Oh, no, no. Did anybody else want to see Marco and Lucas in more love scenes, or Smitty and Martin in a love? Okay, Smitty, yeah, but Martin, that part made me almost want to throw up in my mouth. What about Leo and Javi? I know Jacqueline loves Leo and Javi. I'm dead. I heard that Javi is leaving the show though, so you know they got to get a recast for that role because they're not gonna let Jacqueline be disappointed now. Not the Natalia. I need Lucas to keep his shirt and the pants. I need to keep his shirt and his pants zipped up at all times, please and thank you. And don't wear shorts either. I'd rather he wear jeans. I'd rather he wear jeans. Okay, jeans, pants, black slacks, whatever it is, and please underwear at all times. How do you feel about Andre and Ashley? I'm feeling good because I don't feel bad for Danny. I don't feel bad for her at all. She's too much. But all my sympathy for Danny Dupree has left a long time ago. I no longer have sympathy for Danny Dupree. Oh, yeah. And how was Sammy on Days of Our Lives today? I didn't get to watch her yet. But if all they're gonna have her go over there and not be messy anymore, I'm like, why does she keep having to come back and be all nice? I want messy Sammy back. That's what I want. I want messy Sammy. I'm ready to scheme Sammy. I'm ready for Hellcat Sammy. That's what I'm ready for. I need that. Hurricane Sammy. What happened to her? Because why she always got to be so tame and quiet when she comes into town now? That annoys me. I wanted the Hellmaker. I wanted the woman that will kidnap a chick. I wanted the woman that will you missed the messy Sammy era. I sure did, and I wanted it. I wanted it in real time. I didn't get it. I want the chick that would sell a baby on the black market. I wanted that version back. I wanted the chick that would drug someone real quick. Devon signed with the Gates. I think he's leaving the show and going to the. Ooh, can you imagine if he goes on as Devon Hamilton? That'll be even more fun. Or hold up, can you imagine if they let both Devon and Abby move to Fairmont Crest, where Victor Newman stops by to visit? I hope Chase does not get back together with Willow. That would be degrading at this point. I don't want to hear Chase say anything to Michael about his children. He needs to mind his business. He sure do need to mind his business. He need to mind the business that pays him. Talk about, oh, there's no work. I'm coming in anyways. I'm like, okay, you're coming in, but not getting paid. The fuck? You on salary anyways. Not Abby. Well, the only thing with Abby is, even though Victor doesn't remember who she is most of the time, that still might be. It will give Victor an excuse to come down there. And I would like to see Victor head up against Bill Hamilton and Vernon Dupree. I would love them to say, "Old man, we don't follow your rules over here. You could go take your old ass back to General City." I can see Bill telling him that. Who has more money, the Duprees or Devon Hamilton? Probably Devon. I don't know. Probably Devon. Did Chance get killed? Yeah, Autumn. Chance got killed off last week. I'm gonna ask a question that I know is gonna make me mad, but I don't care. Y'all can make me mad anyways. I don't care. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm gonna put in a poll question. What does happen to the money in Ava's private account if Ava ever dies? Goes to Avery. Ding 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 ding. That is her own. That is her sole hair. Her sole next of kin. Powder milk will sleep with Willa. Devon has more money. Yeah, probably Devon. Anna being kept so nosy, Jack had her kidnapped. I had to put the little PG answer up in there as a third option. Now, this poll question, I was more than happy to answer. I know you was, and I already know which one you chose. You chose that last one, not powder milk. Yeah, we got the powder milk. Devon has more money. He inherited a lot from Catherine. Yep. That's why he's such a snob. I no, I just chose no, but you were close though. So on guessing my answer, I'm dead. No, I just told no. Love. Because who am I fooling? Who am I fooling here? How the hell would I find Marco and Lucas to be so damn hot when I could barely stand the idea of a Lucas with a shirt off? I'm like, hell no. They ain't hot, but they're not bad though. Like Marco is kind of cute, but not hot. And then Lucas. So therefore, that's my real answer to who the hell am I fooling? Who am I fooling? Yo, I'm dead. Now we don't need one of those. We don't need one of those. If he was like that, I would have been blocked him. which I'm not gonna lie, I almost did the other day when I had an attitude. I don't like Michael. I don't like Lucas. Therefore, it's not rocket science on why I chose no. Look, listen. About 5 people said no. So I'ma just let's see how many people stopped by tonight. We had 183 people stop by tonight so far. 24 likes tonight. So awesome. We doing the damn thing. We doing it. Clarke Industries. We ain't bad, y'all. Now 25 likes. And then besides the overnight viewers, it's gonna pop in too. So we are on the rise. Who is Ryan? Someone we don't need to know. The Cassadines have been more than capable of starting over and racking up all the way back up. Yeah, that's the Cassadines for you. Don't worry about it. Exactly. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. The people who have spoken, Marco and Crimea River, Lucas, nope. Look. I'm about to end this poll. I'm dead. I'm about to end this poll because I already knew that was going to be the answer. I'm going to find a better poll then where I'll get my desirable result. I'll get my desirable result because y'all not going to be playing with me. I could find more General Hospital topics. Oh, good. Ooh, who's better for Jason Morgan? Britt, Carly, or Elizabeth? Damn, ain't nobody coming through for my girl Elizabeth. I don't know who voted for Carly. Answered this poll in record time. I know that's right. I don't know who the hell was voting for Carly up in here. But oh, hell no! Hell to the no. Hell to the no. I don't know what type of delusional people up in here that talk about Let me tell y'all something. Let me educate y'all. Let me educate y'all real quick. Britt and Jason, I voted for. Look. Britt and Jason got so much chemistry and more than one finger. Then and even Britt, even Elizabeth and thing, I voted for. Oh, hell to the motherfucking no. Hell no. Carly would have had Jason if it wasn't for her cheating with that little short Puerto Rican joystick Sonny Corinthos that she couldn't get enough of. And how are you tonight, Martha Brown, good and greedy? Look, listen. Y'all seriously? Carly and Jason is brother and thank you. I'm just saying. And it's like that way because she's a cheater. They need to recast Lucky for no. Lucky's just a deadbeat. Lucky need to stay being a deadbeat somewhere else. I want Britt and Jason. Thank you. I cannot believe they really let Carly win this poll. Thank you. I should quit this poll while it's ahead. Carly and Jason, how exactly, Clemmy? Exactly. How to the now? Why did Carly sleep with Sonny? Because of Elizabeth. How is that on Elizabeth? How is that on Elizabeth? Explain that one. I would like to know. The classroom would like to know that one. How is it on Elizabeth? Elizabeth never slept with Sonny. Not all. You spoke prematurely. Gemini, you spoke prematurely. I can't wait. I can't have Jason with Elizabeth because Jason and Elizabeth is a type of girlfriend mistress relationship. He's always just sneaking around trying to give Jason some cookie. Jason was having an emotional affair with Elizabeth. Emotional my ass. Emotional my big black ass. Okay? Carly wanted to spread her legs to Sonny. So therefore, she got what she got. No wonder why he ended up cheating on her all those times with Nina or Sam or whoever else. Because how you got him is how you lose him. Is how you lost him. So now what? Sonny ain't ish. And Carly, you're still figuring that out. Sonny say he never wants to be paired with Carly again. And I hope he never is. Carly deserved to be by herself. I'm just saying. Jason and Britt, they had so much chemistry. Emotional affair. He had an emotional affair with Elizabeth. Get out of here. Any man could be hypnotized by Elizabeth then. Elizabeth is beautiful. Inside and out. Elizabeth Weber is hot, both inside and out. So therefore, she can't help it that she's beautiful. She can't help it that she's talented. She just can't help it. Elizabeth Weber. Carly came to see Jason and he was slow dancing with Elizabeth in Kelly's. She was pissed and went back to the penthouse and slept with Sonny because she was hurt. Oh, because she was hurt. She couldn't put her big girl panties on. She couldn't put her big girl panties on and just and barge up in there. So she got to blame Elizabeth. That Carly, she is so weak. At least Ava would have thrown a temper tantrum. Ava lets it know that she's jealous. And then Carly got the nerve to be talking about when Ava's jealous. But Carly's jealous too. Carly and Jason are a sick non-starter for me. All Charlie stands may go cry about it because I said what I said and I meant every last word of it too. I do not come to play with anyone. Don't blame Elizabeth because Carly effed Sonny and totally ruined her relationship with Jason. Jason and Elizabeth are fighting. That's right, Marlakey. You know what? I want Elizabeth to give a little bit to that doctor, light-skinned doctor, and I also want Willow to give a little bit. That's going to be some good. You have slept with people for less. This ain't about me. This ain't even about me. This ain't about me. Okay? At the end of the day, this isn't about me. That's what all the other Port Charles hypocrites say. So therefore, I'm just going to say that too. Well, that was different. This isn't about me. I'm dead. Do you think Lucky gonna get lucky tonight? Nope. I think Polly is low key jealous. I know you like how Anna got kidnapped. I don't care about that old woman. She's old and crusty and miserable. But I've slept with people for less. Well, technically, that's not true because I don't go to sleep with them. I just have sex and then they go back home. So that's technically, see, people don't understand this whole sleeping together ain't always accurate. Sleeping is you go to sleep afterwards. Most of the time, I don't go to sleep afterwards. I go back home. So let's just get that. Let's just at least get the quoting right. I didn't sleep with them. I just had sex. And then I took a shower and brushed my teeth and then went back home. That is what I did. So there's a whole difference. There's a difference between sleeping and having sex with someone. I don't get why people just think that is just a more classier way to say it, but it's really not. Because it's a lie. Most of the people you ain't never slept with. Lies, fallacies, and half-truths. Exactly, half-truths. Elizabeth has ruined every serious relationship Jason has ever had. She climbs up flights of stairs to sleep with Sam's man, Port Charles mattress. No kids have the same last name. Okay, not sleep. At least slut it out is more accurate. Confessions of a Thought, number 69. You know, I have found myself in that 69 business. Let me stop. Jason and Elizabeth are great too, but writers will never put them together. I know. But Elizabeth and Jason have so much chemistry. I would really love to see Laya saying, Sam slept with Rick first. You can't blame Elizabeth for that. Exactly. Sam wanted to start something her grifter ass couldn't finish. So Sam can't be throwing those stones in her glass house. That's why she's in hell now. Which one is more accurate? Listen, this isn't about me. Even in her fantasy about being with Jason, she was a sort of a mistress to Jason because Jason didn't want her in her own fantasies. Elizabeth, look, that ain't right. Elizabeth is a very highly desirable woman that any man would be lucky to have. Any man in his right mind would go crazy about Elizabeth. Rick took advantage of Sam when she was vulnerable. Vulnerable of what? What was she doing? Skipping kids? Watching kids get kidnapped? I'll never forgive Sam for what she did to Jake when she watched Jake get kidnapped, or when she hired them people to terrorize both Cameron and Jake. I'll never forgive Sam for that. She's a horrible woman, and I hope she's rotting in hell as we speak. Now that I know that the Queen Nikisha is unfortunately on hiatus for a very sad reason. Prayers for the Queen Nikisha. She's in my thoughts. I love you, Queen Nikisha, but because she posted on her community tab that she had a tragedy in her family. So I just want Nikisha to know that she's in my thoughts on a serious note. But on another note, that also means that I could dog out Sam and she won't know about it. So therefore, I'm still glad that Sam is in hell, where Sam belongs. Sam McCall is a horrible woman. I remember I said I was going to try to forgive Sam, but I can't. Not after the way she treated Julian. That's what I'm still mad about too, okay? I'm mad what she did with Jake, and I'm mad the way she treated Julian. Because you want to know why? Because who was Julian related to? Ava. And though Sam tried to reach out to Ava once, but Ava never cared about Sam because Sam wasn't worthy of Ava. But Julian loved her, and Sam never gave him the time of day, except she always treated him like less than crap. Sam is in hell where I'm about. Look, you leave. Those are two different situations. Emma hasn't done half of the things that Sam has done. Okay? Not even a quarter of the things that Sam has done would Emma even dream of doing. Emma died because she couldn't stand the idea of lying and hurting people. Did you forget about live stream replays? Miss Queen Nikisha can go back at any time and watch unless you delete them. Careful now. I'll be like, Queen Nikisha, you didn't hear none of that. You didn't hear none of what I said about Sam. You didn't hear none of that. All you heard was positive thoughts, okay? So Queen Nikisha, if you're watching this over, all you hear right now is positive thoughts. You don't hear nothing about no Sam McCall. Sam McCall is imaginary. Sam's in hell with Julian. I'ma die because she was Listen. I'm dead. Not nosy. She wasn't nosy. Thomas was snatching her up. Did you not remember how that abusive man snatched her and then ran her off the road like an animal? Look, Julian loved her at the end of the day. Julian loved her more than that grifter ever deserved. When Elizabeth was knocked up after that car accident, she dreamed of Jason and her reading Christmas books to Cam while Elizabeth was pregnant with Jake. It was one of the loveliest dreams. Aww. Sam was Naya. Sue is really pretty too. Thank you. It's about time somebody else acknowledged her beauty up in here. I feel like I'm one of the few that really saw Naya Sue / I'm a barber for the beautiful woman that she is. I feel like I'm one of the very few. So I appreciate being appreciated under the appreciation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. The popo coming knocking at my door. I said the popo gonna be knocking at my door. Look. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'll just let the white lawyer do all the talking. I blame Thomas acting like he came from a broken home, like the one you're trying to make. Listen, ain't nobody breaking up homes, but if you want to get mad at our kid because you knew that there was a good possibility that he was mine when we were sleeping together and you knew you was married and I knew you was married and we still was cool with it and I finished quicker than your husband did, then why you mad? You acting like you own our kid when that kid could just come with me. They can come stay with me and you could just pay me child support. So you see, I'm reasonable. I'm calling it like I see it. She is beautiful and a really good actress. She's a great actress. She's an A-list actress, and she should be getting A-list credit. But you see, Wink, wink. I'm not crazy here. I'm not the crazy one. I'm very reasonable. All I ask is for my $1,000 a month in child support. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Then she can do whatever she gotta do. I'm dead. Look, I will earn the rest of the money. All she got. I'm dead. Look, I'm something else. I'm a piece of work. Okay, I'm a real piece of work. We need to call Naya Sue and see if she'll let you be her agent. Yeah, because I'm just saying she should be getting the same deals that Viola Davis get, that Gabriella Union get. I mean, not Halle Berry now. Not child support. Okay, I want child support. I want that check right there on the first of the month. That $1,000 a house husbands of Boston. Hey, give me my damn peach. Or give me the damn apple. How are you gonna earn the rest of the money? I will. I work. I work. Don't I work? Shit, I'll be right over there with them little pears. House husband. I sure will be. They could give me whatever derogatory titles. Talk about Mr. Mom. Whatever. At least Mr. Mom is getting paid, though. He's getting paid. But it's like basketball wise, because if none of them hoes are married except for the crypt keeper Jackie, I'm dead. We a son house. 1,000 a month for the kids will be gone in a heartbeat. Kids are expensive. They sure is, but don't worry. Papa Kyreese got the rest. I just need the $1,000 to know that she is just as committed as I am. I heard Curry said, in order to earn the rest of the money, I would do some strange things for change. But I will take care of my children. I'm a man that takes care of his responsibilities. All she needs to do is just pay me my $1,000 a month, and I'll take care of the little side baby. I'll have all three of them all together. With Fabuloso. Rick didn't take advantage, and she seduced him. That's how I remember it. I sure do. When he was married to Alexis, 1K worth of Fabuloso. Lies and fallacies. Lies and fallacies. You did not have to bring Fabuloso into the conversation. It was pure up until now. Yeah, it was. But I'm going to have to call this stream a night here. This is lots of fun. Ava Jerome, she agreed to stop blackmailing Alexis because she has a good heart. Unlike what none of y'all believe her. When I said that she had a good heart, she had a good damn heart. And let's see who won the final poll. Britt won. It's about damn time that Britt got this poll. But have a great night. Wink, wink. I see you, wink, wink. I see. The wink, wink is hilarious. She's funny. But have a great night, Tommy Smith. Have a great night, Black Purple. Look, I ain't no damn father of 9. Any child past number 5, y'all got to go back, or y'all better drill whatever little the best qualities of personalities into the first 5. Have a great night, Jacqueline. Have a great night, Gemini. Have a great night, Dewan. He's a father of 3. I'm a father of 3. Have a great night, Jacqueline, and everybody else. Oh, and Tommy Smith, and everybody else. Have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.